Hi, Talita. Today I'm going to read you guys a story called 14 Cows for America. This story comes to us as the result of a very sad day that happened to us in America. September 11th, 2001 was a day that many of us in our hearts will always have a bit of sadness. And this story, although we have very great sadness, reminds us that we can find good in it in situations. So the story takes place in a country called Kenya. Kenya is in Africa, and Kenya is right there. Do you guys see? So there's the Horn of Africa. It's very close to the equator. If we were going to take an airplane from LAX, gosh, it's halfway around the globe. Look at that spinning that we have to do. That is really far away. Go over the ocean, over India, over Saudi Arabia, down by the equator to Kenya. So here's the story 14 Cows for America. The author is Carmen Agradidi, illustrated by Thomas Gonzalez. This was also in collaboration with Wilson Kimeli Nyoma. The publisher of this book is Peachtree Atlanta. Hey. I grew up in a town called Peachtree City in Georgia. Okay. The remote village waits for a story to be told. News travels slowly to this corner of Kenya. As Kimeli nears his village, he watches a herd of bull giraffes cross the open grassland. He smiles. He has been away a long time. A girl sitting under a guava tree sees him first and cries out to the others. The children run to him with the speed and grace of cheetahs. He greets them with a gentle touch on the head, a warrior's blessing. The rest of the tribe soon surrounds Kimeli. These are his people. These are the Maasai. So they're seeing him, happy greeting. Once they were feared warriors. Now they live peaceably as nomadic cattle herders. They treat their cows as kindly as they do their children. So remember, nomadic means that they're going to move around, and cattle herders means that they're helping the cows move around too. They herd them around. They sing to them, they give them names, they shelter the young ones in their homes. Without the herd, the tribe might starve. To the Maasai, the cow is life. Supa! Hello! Kimeli hears again and again. Everyone wants to greet him. His eyes find his mother across the Enkang, the ring of huts with their roofs of sun-baked dung. She spreads her arms and calls to him, Aqua! Welcome, my son. Kimeli sighs. He is home. This is sweeter and sadder because he cannot stay. He must return to the faraway country where he is learning to be a doctor. He thinks of New York then. He remembers September. A child asks if he has brought any stories. Kimeli nods. He has brought one with him, one story. It has burned a hole in his heart. But first he must speak with the elders. Later, in a tradition as old as the Maasai, the rest of the tribe gathers under an acacia tree to hear the story. There is a terrible stillness in the air as the tale unfolds. With growing disbelief, men, women, and children listen. Buildings so tall they can touch the sky? Fire so hot they can melt iron? Smoke and dust so thick they can block out the sun? The story ends. More than 3,000 souls are lost. A great silence falls over the Maasai. Kimeli waits. He knows his people. They are fierce when provoked, but easily moved to kindness when they hear of suffering or injustice. At last, an elder speaks. He is shaken, but above all, he is sad. What can we do for these poor people? Nearby, a cow lows, heads turned toward the herd. To the Maasai, Kimeli says softly, the cow is life. Turning to the elders, Kimeli offers his only cow, Enkarus. He asks for their blessing. They give it gladly, but they want to offer something more. The tribe sends word to the United States Embassy in Nairobi. In response, the embassy sends a diplomat. His jeep jounces along the dusty, rugged roads. He is hot and tired. He thinks he's going to meet with the Maasai elders. He cannot be more wrong. As the jeep nears the edge of the village, the man sits up. Clearly, this is no ordinary diplomatic visit. This is a ceremony. Hundreds of Maasai greet the American in full tribal splendor. At the sight of the brilliant blood-red tunics and spectacular beaded collars, he can only marvel. It is a day of sacred ritual. Young warriors dance, leaping into the air like fish from a stream. Women sing mournful songs. Children fill their bellies with milk. Speeches are exchanged. And now it is time. Kimeli and his people gather on a sacred knoll far from the village. The only sound is the gentle chiming of cowbells. The elders chant a blessing in Ma as the Maasai people of Kenya present 14 cows. Oops, sorry guys. For America. Because there is no nation so powerful it cannot be wounded, nor a people so small they cannot offer mighty comfort. And that is the story from Kimeli Nyoma. And on the back, I wanted to say that these cows were given to America. They still stay in Kenya. So it's not like the cows got on an airplane and came to America. They are being held in Kenya in honor of us. They are sacred, healing cows. They can never be slaughtered. They can never be killed. And they continue to be a symbol of hope from the Maasai to their brothers and sisters in America. And the Maasai wish every time Americans hear the simple story of 14 cows, they will find a measure of comfort and peace. And I do find a measure of comfort and peace, knowing that this country across the world from us, totally across the world, wanted to do something to make a difference in our lives, in our hearts of healing. And I think that they have. I was also going to say the original 14 have calved and the herd now numbers over 35. So the original cows had babies of their own, and the sacred herd keeps growing. So I hope you guys liked that story, learning something new about 14 Cows for America. And tomorrow is September 11th. So I know I'm going to be wearing patriotic colors, red, white, and blue, to honor all of the lives that were unfortunately lost, the lives of the soldiers who were helping protect us. And that's it. Thanks for listening.